welcome back to the channel. So our next project is going to be adding more of, USB ports, 12 volt outlets, USB-C, so that way we can become less reliant on the power station doing the bulk of that charging work and more on the actual van solar system. This van did come with a very extensive solar system, but the one thing it did not have is USB ports or 12 volt outlets anywhere. So we're going to go ahead and add those into the system. So first thing I got to do is start taking out everything from underneath the mattress, because that's pretty much where all the magic's going to happen. I'm kind of hoping I can get all this done without opening up the van, but that remains to be seen. So tag along, let's see what happens. Alright, the storage compartment has been cleared out, so now we got room to work as far as getting it, getting under there, getting wires run. I'm also going to take all that wiring for the diesel heater and clean that up a little bit, shorten some of it down and things like that, because I really don't need that much wire. The red wire is actually a fused line from the diesel heater. It actually came with a fused line, but I'm probably going to go ahead and cut that anyway, since we're basically plugging it right into a fuse box anyway, so there's really no need for duplicating fuses at this point and shortening up that line and attaching it to the roof of the mattress platform. It's just going to clean it up a lot better. Alright, so I think the first thing we're going to do, I got a couple of plates that I'm going to put groupings of outlets here. So I think what we'll do first is get these attached to the wall where I want them, and then I've got a spade bit. It's a 1 1/8 inch. Actually fits these holes perfectly. So then what we'll go ahead and do is, after we get the plates in place, we'll go ahead and get the holes drilled out for where the ports are going to go, and then go from there. Alright, so now that we got the plates mounted and the holes drilled, it's time to figure out what we're going to put into what holes. I've already kind of got an idea what I want to do. So I have a 12 volt port here, so I'm going to go 12 volt, 12 volt, and then on this one there's going to be a pair of USB ports here and here, and then there's also a voltmeter that'll tell you what your battery voltage is. I don't think this is going to mount in there because that's how thick it is, and I don't think it's going to get all the way through to those threads. So there might be an open hole there for a while until we can figure out probably another USB port or something to put in there. But when I make the harness for these, I'm going to go ahead and set those, the 4 remaining holes up, so that way, whenever I do decide to add more ports to it, the wiring will already be there. I'll just have to plug them in. Alright, so what we've got left is a switch, which I don't know what I'm going to use that for yet. Maybe lights in the future, I don't know. We'll go ahead and get it into a hole though. And then finally, the voltage meter, which again, I don't think is actually going to yep. So yeah, that's just going to kind of sit in that hole because it's not going in far enough to get the lock ring on. And again, really, I don't think I need one, need a voltage meter, because the charge controller display is showing all that right now, 14.4 volts. So I really don't need an extra meter going. But we'll just leave it in there to plug the hole for now. There we go. Alright, now we're going to take our wire, figure out roughly how much we're going to need to get from those plugs all the way to the fuse block. Cut a chunk, tie it all together, see how it goes. Alright, so probably somewhere right about that long. Okay, second wire's done. Now it's time to try to get everything hooked up. So I think we'll start with the two 12 volts first. I want to find the positive terminals on each one of those. There's one there. And there's the other one there. And we'll do the same thing for the negative terminals. One there. And one there. Here. So now these leads are ready to be run back to the fuse box. And there we are. Now we just got to run these back to the fuse block, hook them up, see if everything works, and if so, then we'll go ahead and come back in and start fastening wires up to the roof. Alright, well, good news is we got red lights, so there seems to be a circuit going. Fuse in, fuse in. Okay, so the voltmeter turned on. It's a good start. So let's take the refrigerator. An LED light in there, that's a good sign. Okay. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the fridge is on. So we're good there. Because I want to put a little bit of draw on this system and see how it recovers. I'm going to plug in that power station into the other one. Power station's on. And 97 watts. Cool. That one's working. Spiffy. Actually turn those ports on and off with a button. And that one's working. So, pretty happy with those results. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get those wires fastened up and out of the way. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing ports today or not. Sun's starting to go down a little bit. Getting kind of hungry. It's about dinner time. Van's a friggin' mess right now. So I might just go ahead and try to get some stuff picked up and just settle in for the night and continue those other ports tomorrow. See you then.